it's an eye-catching combination, isn't it? You'd expect the team to play in a certain way, but you just have to temper that from time to time. 5-day Test cricket is about playing smart, effective, pragmatic cricket from time to time. You can't be gung-ho all the time, as much as Ben Stokes and Brendon McCullum would like to be, and as much as they play that way themselves. But you have to be a little bit pragmatic as well in the 5-day game. But as you say, it's a bold combination between them. Wish Ben Stokes well. It'll be one of the great days of his life today when he walks down those steps with his blazer on, ready to toss. He'll get a huge ovation from the crowd here. All his family is here. Mum's flown over from New Zealand, cousins, wife, kids. It's the whole Stokes clan is here. So he'll be feeling very proud this morning when he walks out for the first time as England's official Test captain.
Yeah, I'm sure. Nick Compton's still with us. Nick, you played alongside Ben Stokes. Athers references it. Just how special is this for him and his family?
Oh, huge. And, you know, he's a thinking cricketer, Ben. He's not someone who's just going to go out there, all this positive talk, all this take it to the opposition. You know, both McCullum and Stokes are thinking cricketers. They're going to take time to embed themselves into their roles. They need to get used to the players and the combinations. And I expect this Test match to be a fantastic start. It's the Platinum Jubilee celebration. We're at Lord's, the sun's out, and I think we're all very excited for today's play.
Yeah, just want to ask you about Rob Key, actually, talking about Jubilee, because I think when he scored his double 100 here in 2004, the Queen was here, I think, and I mean, how impressed
have you... She's not been back since.
No, she hasn't. Yeah, that can happen. I'm pleased you said that and not me. How impressed have you been with his start? And is it a case now he can just kind of kick back and relax? He's appointed his men, go do the business. Yeah,
he's got some more appointments to make. He wants to get a selector done. Obviously, the two head coaches, McCullum for the Test match team and Matthew Mott for the one-day team, will want to bring in some of their own staff as well. So the appointments haven't finished, but the major appointments have been made. Ben Stokes was just the obvious choice. McCullum was quite a surprising choice in many ways. Firstly, his name had not been really bandied around when people were talking about Gary Kirsten and others. And then secondly, when it was, there was an assumption made that he might be in charge of England's white ball team, one-day team. So he's not taken the obvious course of action, but I like the call. The more I think about it, the more it makes sense, the more there's logic to it, given how Brendon McCullum helped transform a New Zealand team that were a little bit in the doldrums themselves when he took over as captain. How he'll do the job now, I don't know really. I mean, if I was in his position, I wouldn't be going in the dressing room very often now. I think that's very much the captain and the coach's domain. I don't know whether that's how he sees it, but I think it is time for the players and the captain and the coach to take things forward.
There's the captain on our screens right now, Ben Stokes, which of course means that Joe Root drops into the rank and file. He's back amongst just the playing group, and I'm sure he'll be a big ally for Ben Stokes. You experienced that as well, being a captain and then going back to being just a player. How will Joe Root deal with that? What was that like for you?
I think he'll deal with it very easily, because he had 5 years in the job, and it's a gruelling job, especially if things are not going well, and they haven't gone well for the last 2 years, with England sliding down those rankings and winning only one Test match in 17. And the job becomes a very tough one then. So whilst I don't say that he will have happily stepped down from the job, because that's a decision you make only after a good deal of thought, because you're never going to get it again, and it's the greatest honour that you can get. I think he will be happy now to just go back into the rank and file, concentrate on his batting. He's close to 10,000 runs, I think, now. He's a wonderful player, and he's got many more great years ahead of him, one assumes. And I think he'll do what most ex-captains of my experience have done, which is basically to say to Ben Stokes, look, I'm there to support you, to help you as much as you want, but I'm not going to tread on your toes. I'm not going to get in the way. It's your job now. It's your team. You must take it in the direction you want to take it. But if ever you need me, I'm there for you.
Yeah.